Ladies, just excuse me for a second. I just want to have a conversation with the men for a moment. Guys, we have a responsibility to submit to Christ, to submit to God, because God is the head of us. And therefore, when we submit to God, then it creates an environment for which the wife can then submit to our leadership. Because if you're not submitting to God, then you're operating in your own flesh instead of operating in the Spirit. And so there's a submission that is required for men to be able to submit to God, to submit to the will of God, to understand the way in which God is leading them in their lives. You see, it's difficult for anyone to follow a leader that doesn't know where they're headed. And so, when we talk about this idea of submission within the household, it requires that the men first take the responsibility upon themselves to submit to God and to submit to the will and way of God, such that they understand the direction in which God wishes for not only themselves to go, but for their household. Because I was reminded by my own father, God rest his soul, he told me that when you are a man, you are the priest of your home. And so when you are the priest of your home, there's a responsibility for you to be on your knees praying to God. There's a responsibility for you to constantly be in the face of God, asking God for direction, asking God for wisdom, asking God for what it is that God wishes for you to be doing, and to give you the wisdom to be able to lead in a way in which God and Christ would lead.